Boyd Center, the writer of this song of It's Doing You Good, was primarily a performer. I didn't look into him deep enough to see how many other songs he wrote, if any. But he was primarily a performer. According to Wikipedia, his first foray into becoming an instrumentalist was taking violin lessons when he was very young, before he even started school. And not long after that, he learned to play the cornet. And by the age of 17, he was playing professionally as part of a group for theater accompaniment. He played many different instruments professionally, playing the trumpet, but he also played saxophone, apparently several different variations of the saxophone, not just one particular type. And banjo, and he was mostly known as a clarinet player. He was known for being kind of a novelty player, where he would make animal noises with his clarinet, but he was also an excellent, just straight, sort of a Dixieland type jazz clarinet player. In 1924, he made several records for Marsh Records in Chicago, and these are some of the earliest electrically recorded songs that were being made. And he made recordings for several different labels. One was called Pathé, another was Perfect, and by 1927 he was with OK, spelled O-K-E-H, in case you didn't know that. And for these OK recordings, there were several musicians who he recorded for his band who later went on to have their own very good careers, such as Eddie Lang, the guitarist Eddie Lang. The Dorsey brothers, Tommy and Jimmy Dorsey, were in his band. And a 17-year-old, very young, Glenn Miller played trombone for him. And of course, he went on to great things. And Boyd Center, he had a band called the Centerpedes, Centerpedes, like centipedes, except centerpedes. And they made lots of recordings and performed in lots of places. He played a clarinet that was studded with jewels, and eventually he was given the title of the Jazzologist Supreme. By the end of the 30s, his professional music career had kind of petered out, I guess, and he went into a more conventional way of making his living, not as a musician, although he did continue to play with the band in his local area, mainly playing on weekends and also putting on one-man band performances occasionally. Later on in his life, he opened a sporting goods shop called Boyd's Sports Center, S-E-N-T-E-R, continuing the convention of naming something after his last name with a pun, in Mio, or Mayo, I'm not sure how that's pronounced, Michigan, where he sold fishing tackle and related items. And he died in Oscoda, Michigan in June of 1982. Many of his recordings can be heard on YouTube and at archive.org. And so that's just a little bit of information about the man pictured on the cover of this sheet music, Boyd Center.